Here with me to discuss everything. Amisha Cross, Democratic strategist. Joe Walsh, former Republican member of Congress from Illinois and director of the Social Contract and a participant in the recent Republicans for Harris Zoom call. And James Pindell, political reporter at the Boston Globe. Oh boy, everybody, thank you very, very much for coming back to the Sunday show. So I want to play the Republican vice presidential nominee, Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio. Just listen to what he had to say on Fox News today. We'll talk about it on the other side.
Giving Kamala Harris control over inflation policy, Shannon, it's like giving Jeffrey Epstein control over human trafficking policy. The American people are much smarter than that. They don't buy the idea that Kamala Harris represents a fresh start.
Joe, I don't know. Why is he mentioning Jeffrey Epstein when there are pictures of Donald Trump with Jeffrey Epstein?
Because, Jonathan, look, I don't get it, but it plays to their base. The J.D. Vance pick, Jonathan, doesn't make sense. Why did Trump pick him? Because he's playing just to the base. They're nothing but cruel. They do nothing but insult the Democratic ticket. It's like J.D. Vance and Donald Trump are not trying to reach any voters outside of their base, and they're going to keep it up.
Yeah, and Amisha, I mean, just as a Democratic strategist, were you doing a little dance in your chair when you hear him bring up Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, it's tone deaf. I mean, Donald Trump has more flyer miles on Jeffrey Epstein's planes than I do on United. So I'm very confused to why he would bring it up. He's running alongside a guy who is already a convicted, he's already been adjudicated for being a sexual predator, up to and including rape. And this is also someone who we've seen multiple women come out, over 32 at this point, who have accused him of it credibly, including one that was a teenager. So I don't know why there is any reason to bring this up again, because it only falls on, okay, well, J.D. Vance is weird in and of himself, but you're also running against somebody who is known to be flying on this guy's planes and known to have enjoyed that island just a little too much.
I'm just wondering, James, why didn't the Republican vice presidential nominee argue on the substance? It's not like there weren't umpteen 5011 columns and stories written about Vice President Harris's, trying to reduce the cost of living for Americans. Why? James, is he a serious vice presidential nominee? It just seems like he's real green.
Well, look, this is obviously a planned line. If this is the planned line he's going to be doing in the vice presidential debate, then I'm looking forward to the report from Walt saying, well, then it's like having a convicted felon be elected president and run the Justice Department. But let's look at the underlying thing he just said, because the interesting poll out just today shows something very fascinating about it. Number one, while a lot of Americans are concerned about inflation and on prices, and that's why you're seeing both candidates talk about that, particularly Kamala Harris on Friday, rolling out an entire plan on it. They do blame Biden for it, but they are not blaming Kamala Harris. Only about half who blame Biden say also that Kamala Harris is part of the administration. So this is a line I'm not blaming Republicans for trying to build up, but currently it is not landing.
Joe, they are both Donald Trump and Senator Vance they're flailing. They're trying out all these lines. Are they going for punchlines because they don't have policies?
Jonathan, in J.D. Vance's defense, look at who's at the top of his ticket. Donald Trump is still running against Joe Biden, or desperately still wants to run against Joe Biden. So J.D. Vance is out there on his own. I don't think he's ready for prime time. Look at Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. They campaign together. They love to be together. They are a ticket. Boy, if you're J.D. Vance, man, you're out there on your own. You're getting no help from the guy above you. None.
I want to maybe can we play?
Jonathan, to that point that Joe is saying is that remember, just a week ago, we had this report that Donald Trump was saying in private calls to fundraisers that when Democrats were calling the ticket weird, they weren't talking about him. They were talking about J.D. Vance. He wasn't giving him any cover at all.
Right. So actually, I'm glad you jumped in there, James, because this gives me the opportunity, sets up even more beautifully. Go to Element One, where there you have Donald Trump in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and what he had to say about the vice president.
I am much better looking than her. I think I'm much better. Much better. I'm a better looking person than Kamala.
Amisha?
I mean, I don't know how we got there. I don't think that anyone would ever, put them in a beauty contest together and he would edge her out in any type of way. But I also think that this is the same guy who was, a week ago when she had this glossy magazine cover talking about how attractive she was. It got weird then and it's getting weirder now. He cannot talk about policy because he cannot believe, one, that he's running against a woman in general, two, that he's running against a woman of color, and that she is whooping his tail everywhere. This is competitive. He cannot handle it. So if he's not attacking her, trying to figure out what race she is, then he's also saying, okay, well, I'm more attractive than her. All of us have eyes. We need that man to either put up or shut up. And at this point, shutting up is his best option.